like I'm not going to hide behind it, and I'm going to bang my chest louder and louder. I like this group a lot, and I know we're going to talk about threes and this and that, but the energy and the effort that our guys played with in the second half was fun, and it's great to be back in here. It's great to lay a foundation, and hopefully we can build on this. And the beauty of it is we get to turn around and do it again tomorrow night.
Was that the greatest halftime speech you ever delivered? What happened in the second half?
I can't take any credit for anything, Dom. It is like I know you don't want to hear it, anybody, but I'm going to keep vomiting. It's the truth. It's just 3 games into it with this group, and it's Travion Carson's never played Division I basketball before. Tay Smith has never played Division I basketball before. Damari didn't play Division I basketball last year. Andy's never played this significant minutes. Noah Feddersen has never been in their role. So to get experience, you got to go through experiences. And last week sucked. It did. Like, I'm not going to hide behind it. But it's just part of the process.
Seems like this is Andy's team to run from the point guard.
Yeah, it's just, we made some decisions after the week. It's just those two, from a culture standpoint, from a leadership standpoint, from a retention standpoint, to get them two on the floor together like that. Now, Tay Smith can really shoot it, and I know you're going to look at me and think I'm an idiot, but he can. I've seen it. Travion Carson's a good shooter, and those things will come along, and those guys will find their way a little bit. But, I can't say enough about those two tonight, just the way, and Andy was his energy, the way he responded out of half was terrific.
Is he different from last year? Talking about Andy.
Well, I just think he's more comfortable. He's got a little bit more experience. I think, him and Jason have done some things. You saw him go in and be able to finish, a little bit, and so he's bigger. Andy's never going to be huge, but I think he's put on 8, 10, 12 pounds, and so that's a part of it. And just like anything, I think we're better today than we were, 6 months ago or a year ago, just based on experience.
Dave, this was Damari's first game back here in 20 months. What was it like to see him back on the floor?
Yeah, I can't tell you, he's a heck of a player, an elite competitor, but the relationship that we have and the conversations that we have and his lack of fear to speak up, to challenge me, to challenge the team and do some things like that. Dom Clay is going to redshirt, and I pulled Dom and Damari aside and said, hey, Damari, you need to help guide Dom through this process a little bit because you can get lost in that. There's just so many things, and for him to come back and for him to battle what he's battled here and now to have some of that success, it's encouraging.
The defensive effort, turning it into 27 points out turnovers.
Yeah. I did talk to the Davis assistant, and he listens to my press conferences, so I should probably preface things a little different, but I'm not. I'm honest. We're not going to shoot it elite like we did last year. That's just the reality. So at times we got to manufacture some things, and so based on the way we're built and based on the way we've shot it, we need to create some things from our defense and turn them into offense. And the other thing is against Davis we had 20 offensive rebounds. Tonight we had 17. And I know when you miss shots, you got opportunities for those things, but those are really encouraging. Those are huge numbers.
You held Hughes 2 to nothing in the second half.
Yeah, and I'll defend the kid a little bit. I think he was sick. We saw him come out and he was maybe throwing up and all those things, but there's an NBA flavor on the floor tonight. You had Strickland, Hughes, Marley, so yeah. He's a talented young man. He can really go.
Back and playing again right away.
I love it. Number one, I think we make too big a deal out of it. These are kids. And to do ultimately what we want to do in March, we got to go back to back. And so I'm looking forward to seeing our maturity, how we go out and handle business tomorrow night.
Speaking of that a little bit, just being back home, I think you alluded to a little bit, but I saw you, dapping up some people in the crowd just to be back in the shack. What does that mean?
It means everything. And I still and we've had so many conversations, beyond this about creating a better environment here and getting people engaged and then bringing them back and doing some things. And my hope is the energy and the effort, the intensity that the Fargo community, which is a blue-collar community, saw tonight from this group is something that they can rally around a little bit. But the band was great. We've engaged a couple students and, really want to encourage, those things to continue to happen.
What happened in the second half and the difference from the first half?
I would say just the energy. We came out a little sluggish in the first half. Shots weren't falling. We let that dictate us on the defensive end. So I feel like we just flipped it around in the second.
You see that transition, playing fast like that, playing off your defense is kind of going to be the trademark of this year's team.
For sure, yeah, I feel like that'll help us a lot. Just getting fast breaks, getting out and running, just create the offense for sure.
First game back in this building in 20 months for you. Describe what this was like tonight, be back out here and playing.
Felt a little weird at first, but, I'm just glad to be back out there with my boys.
Mentally at halftime, the shots still from three aren't falling. What was it like to see yours go in, and did that open the floodgates for everybody?
I say we just got to stay aggressive and, know that we're in the gym working. And Dave said keep getting them up and be confident in our shot. And if we're not confident, he's going to take us out. So we did what we had to do.
Do you feel like this is your team from point guard two to run with the ball in your hands now?
I mean, it's never my team. I feel it's all of us as a group. Me and Damari. Damari's been a great mentor for me since I got here, and it's kind of feeding off each other and staying together.
Like to have both of you on the floor. How different? What challenge does that provide for defenses?
Oh, it's great. I feel like we play well with each other, just spacing, kind of work to our strengths and open each other up.
Talked in Sioux Falls. What was that performance? Could you carry that over from what you did personally in the Summit League tournament for more confidence to start this season?
Yeah, for sure. The group last year and how we finished it, I feel like that kept me hungry and working in this season. I feel like we want to change that result this year.